Man United agreed to loan out struggling forward Joshua Zirkzee in January with Juventus waiting to pounce. Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. After the fantastic come-from-behind victory in the Manchester derby, Ruben Amorim must have thought his Manchester United players had turned the corner. But inconsistency coupled with a few questionable selection calls have meant the Red Devils have fallen to back-to-back defeats since then, heaping the pressure back on the Portuguese. This group of players seem ill-equipped to deal with his demands, with both strikers struggling to find the back of the net with any real regularity. Joshua Zirkzee, signed in the summer, seemed to be finally coming to grips at his new home after an impressive cameo in the Carabao Cup against Tottenham Hotspur. Zirkzee struggles in red. But against Bournemouth, the Netherlands international struggled badly and was hooked early in the second half. He only has 4 goals thus far, with the 20-time English League champions needing a lot more from their striker. He has been constantly linked with a return to Italy since his arrival with Juventus, managed by his former Bologna boss Thiago Motta, interested in his services. Former boss Erik ten Hag was reportedly not his biggest fan, and the United number 11 has not looked like an elite goalscorer but more of a link-up player. However, so far the Old Trafford outfit had been steadfast in their belief that the Dutchman would be given time to adapt to his new home and would not leave in his debut campaign. Loan exit approved. However, Tuttosport, via Juventus, have now revealed that United have agreed to let the former Bayern Munich starlet leave on loan during the winter window. The Turin-based newspaper claimed that United are of the opinion that a decent loan spell could be the best way to preserve and potentially increase his market value after a disappointing first half of the campaign in England. Playing under Motta, a manager who got the best out of him during his days at Bologna, could be perfect for Zirkzee while Juventus desperately need attacking reinforcements and would be a win-win for both parties. If Zirkzee leaves and with Marcus Rashford's future also up in the air, Amorim will need an elite replacement with Viktor Osimhen's name doing the rounds. Man United have Viktor Gyokeres transfer gift ready for January window and Ruben Amorim reunion. Viktor Gyokeres to Manchester United is a transfer rumour that refuses to go away after the appointment of Ruben Amorim as head coach at Old Trafford earlier this season. Manchester United have one of Viktor Gyokeres' old shirt numbers available for a new signing during the winter transfer window amid rumours about a potential reunion with Ruben Amorim in January. Gyokeres, 26, has a £83 million, €100 million, release clause but could reportedly leave Sporting for as little as £50 million. Amorim continues to rotate between Joshua Zirkzee and Rasmus Højlund, with the strikers scoring 8 times across his 9 games in charge. The head coach's departure from Sporting also coincides with Gyokeres' downturn in form. Since the November international break, the centre-forward has scored just 4 goals in 8 matches, compared to 23 in 18 under Amorim to start this season. All those have come with the number 9 on his back, but Højlund wears that at United. However, Gyokeres has rarely had that digit synonymous with strikers during his career. While with Coventry City, he wore the number 12 when on loan before changing to 17 after signing permanently. Tyrell Malacia has the former, while the latter is Alejandro Garnacho's. Gyokeres also had 14 during his first championship loan at Swansea City, taken by Christian Eriksen, and wore the number 9 for the first time as a professional while with St. Pauli. Between those 3 loans away from Brighton and Hove Albion, the 42 shirt was his. United currently have that number available, with Álvaro Fernández Carreras previously having it last season before signing for Benfica. It had been available since the 2016-17 season before last term, with academy graduate Matty Willock being its previous occupier. Tyler Blackett also wore it before, with Paul Pogba being another previous holder after breaking into the first team. They are among only 9 United players to wear that number, along with Giuseppe Rossi, Kieran Richardson, Magnus Wolff-Eikrem, Michael Twiss and Richard Eckersley. Manchester United move for Belgian midfield prodigy Arthur Vermeeren. In the bustling world of football transfers, interest from Premier League giants Manchester United and Belgian midfield prodigy Arthur Vermeeren has sparked considerable intrigue. The 19-year-old talent from RB Leipzig has rapidly ascended the ranks, earning a reputation as one of Europe's most promising young talents. Known for his impeccable technical skills, vision, and composure under pressure, the starlet has become a standout performer in the Bundesliga. The Old Trafford club, under the stewardship of Ruben Amorim, see the youngster as a key addition to their squad. With a pressing need to strengthen their midfield, bringing the young Belgian into the team reflects their strategic approach to building a squad capable of competing at the highest levels. This potential transfer is not just about immediate impact but also about securing the future of their midfield. The midfield woes. United's midfield has been a point of concern for some time. The departure of key players and the lack of depth in the squad has left the team vulnerable at times. The arrival of the Vermeeren at Old Trafford could provide the much-needed stability and creativity their midfield has been lacking. His ability to break up play and initiate attacks aligns perfectly with Amorim's tactical approach. The competition. While the Red Devils are keen on signing the Belgian midfield prodigy, they are not the only club interested in the young Belgian. RB Leipzig, where Vermeeren is currently on loan from Atletico Madrid, have the option to make his move permanent. However, United's strong interest and their history of nurturing young talents make them a compelling option for the starlet. Money matters. Securing the signatures of Arthur Vermeeren will come at a cost. Reports suggest that the Old Trafford club is willing to invest around €20 million to bring him to their ranks. While this might seem steep for an 18-year-old, United's belief in Vermeeren's potential and his fit within their system justifies the investment. Vermeeren's perspective. For the starlet, a move to the red half of Manchester could be a game-changer. The opportunity to play under a manager like Ruben Amorim, who is known for developing young players, could accelerate his development. Additionally, the chance to play in the Premier League and compete in the Champions League would be invaluable experiences for the young midfielder. What we think. Manchester United pursuing Arthur Vermeeren is a strategic move aimed at addressing their midfield issues and investing in a player with immense potential. If successful, the addition of the 19-year-old could be a significant step towards the Red Devils' resurgence as a dominant force in English and European football. I'm a Liverpool legend, but it's a Man United player who I think could become league's best. Didi Hamann has explained that a Manchester United star is on his way to becoming one of the Premier League's best players, despite a long-time rivalry between the Red Devils and his former club, Liverpool. Dietmar Hamann may have made his name at Liverpool, but the former midfielder has tipped young Manchester United talent Kobbie Mainoo for greatness. Hamann was renowned for his calmness under pressure and tactical intelligence. His legendary status at Liverpool was cemented in the 2005 Champions League final, where he came on as a second-half substitute and played through the pain of a broken toe to help overturn a 3-goal deficit against AC Milan. Speaking to Hentane Casino, Hamann has heaped praise on 19-year-old Mainoo, who has impressed for both England and United in recent months. Despite his own allegiances, Hamann believes the midfielder could become one of the league's best. I think Kobbie Mainoo is a very interesting player, Hamann said, adding, the way he played for England in the summer was impressive. For a young boy to come in like that and score important goals last season shows the kind of talent he has. Mainoo, who has drawn comparisons to some of the Premier League's most versatile midfielders, offers a skill set that Hamann believes could make him a complete player. He continued, he can defend and attack, which is a good thing. In midfield, you need players with different qualities that complement each other. Mainoo has discipline, and if he wants it, he could be one of the best holding players. But then again, he's got a trick in his locker and knows how to score goals. If he develops as a number 8, he'll need to be hitting 6, 7, or 8 goals from open play a season. He's capable of doing that if he puts his mind to it. Much like the players he admires today, Hamann brought balance to the teams he played for. His ability to complement more attacking-minded teammates made him indispensable, a trait he now sees in Mainoo's potential to partner with Declan Rice. He added, if you play him next to a Declan Rice, as he does for England, he can play higher up. Over the next few years, Mainoo will be the one I'm most interested in watching. No doubt New England gaffer Thomas Tuchel will look to deploy that partnership as he experiments with his best starting 11 for the Three Lions. While Hammond is optimistic about Mainoo's future, he was less complimentary of the Manchester United hierarchy. The appointment of Ruben Amorim as the club's new manager in November has brought renewed hope at Old Trafford. But Hammond questioned why United delayed replacing Erik ten Hag. It would have been easier and cheaper to go for Amorim in the summer, but they stuck with ten Hag. That raises serious questions about the judgment of United's leadership team, he said. There have been decisions made at Manchester United that I really